Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm so excited that you're here today and, of course, learning an important lesson about life. As I always tell you, this is not about comedy, this is not about making you happy, but being alive so that you can learn an important lesson that can take your life to from where it is today to another new version of yourself. So, if any value is accumulated or it's acquired from any of my videos, please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. That's the best way to help the show grow. So what do I have today? The title of the video today is the private commitments you make to yourself are the source of the confidence that you have. So we understand that there are some commitments that we hold ourselves accountable, and there are also other commitments that other people hold as accountable. And so we would be expected to fulfill A, B, C, D tasks from other people so that they can tell, like, oh, you did it, you achieved it. But I want to tell you the truth. Most of the people are not holding accountable to themselves as they do hold accountable when it is something that they are given by other people. If you look at some time when you, like, how many times do you disappoint yourself in a week? That will tell you who you are. And compared it to how many times you disappoint somebody. Are you the type of a person that when given a task, you're ready to complete it before than if it was the task that you would give to yourself? If that is the case, you need to work on one big thing. The confidence, the level of confidence that you show in any situation shows how you take care of the goals and ideas that you articulate in your mind. When you decide to achieve a certain goal, and there is nobody else holding you accountable, it is just you and yourself, and you are able to accomplish it in the same given time. So this is something that keeps improving your level of confidence. So the level of confidence is pretty much how you're ready to take responsibility. That's the primary law of having confidence, is being in a position to take responsibility and navigate the situation as quick as you can with the power of making the right decision despite the situation, despite the short amount of time you have. And as time goes, when you make a commitment to yourself, it's pretty much you're telling yourself that you're capable of doing that thing. If you decide, maybe I'm going to read 30 pages in my lovely book that I'm reading, then when you hold yourself accountable, you don't sleep without reading 30 pages in the book. That's holding yourself accountable. When you give different tasks to yourself for a long time, and you are able to complete them, your level of confidence improves, because it's pretty much you're telling yourself you are capable, and you show yourself that you are capable by completing those tasks. That's what makes you different from any other person. The level of confidence that you have will determine how much you can achieve in life. Because life is about chasing goals, chasing dreams, and also understanding that if you really want to be successful, hyper successful, you should be among the people, no matter what happens. If you decided to do one thing, you don't change and do the other thing. You do the one thing that you decided to do. Because what differentiates the people who are successful and the people who are struggling, the people who are struggling are not able to keep the promises they make to themselves. There is always an excuse for something not going well or not going the way they expected. There is always somebody to blame. That because something didn't go well, they didn't get the job because the guy who recommended them didn't tell them how the exam was, formatted. And due to the fact that they didn't know the format of the exam, so they failed. Okay, it's easy. That's an excuse. But why would you wait for, you have the recommendation, why would you wait for somebody to tell you how the exam looks like? That's pretty much you're disappointing somebody. So some people are good at finding excuses to the extent that it goes beyond to excuses. It becomes a habit of not completing tasks. So if you are such a person, the future is hard for you. Why? Because taking responsibilities, holding yourself accountable, is the only way of growing. If you are not responsible for something, if something goes wrong, you don't even try how to, to save it or how to help. You actually wait and complain to the person that had given you the tasks. If you're given an opportunity, it is up to you to pursue the opportunity the way you want. That is yours. But if you're the person who do not know how to give, to hold self-accountability, then anything that you're given, you just wait for someone else to come and complete it. And yet you're given something to start from. And so by having that kind of a habit, when when you are put in a situation to represent someone or something, you're not ready because you are always used to asking somebody. You are always used to not keeping the promise to yourself, so you will not be able to even know if you can or if you cannot. That's a very complicated situation that you are in. So please, my dear friend, if you really want to improve your level of confidence, the only way to do it is to make sure that you start keeping promises, like these real promises that you make to yourself. That's really the way. I thank you so much, and I wish you many blessings, and I cannot wait for you to come and learn in another video. I wish you many blessings and see the video.